group for the San Antonio Spurs. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Luke Cornett. And it's Champagnie at the shooting guard position. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Johnson is out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Fox finds Vassell. Outside Barnes. Pass to Champagnie. San Antonio moving the ball around. Fox outside. Takes the 3. Watson with the rebound. To the paint. Stolen by Vassell. On the wing, Fox. Defended by Watson. Basket's good.
Just a pure shooter. Fox smooth with the jumper there. His athleticism makes those Jays look good.
Now here's Murray. 23 points his last outing. Barnes against Murray. Barnes passes to Fox. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Gordon. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside Johnson. From 7 feet. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
Well, the paint is where Gordon gets most of his buckets.
Murray against Fox. Just over a minute and a half in. Cornett at the post. Covered by Jokic. Clock at 4. Barnes passes to Cornett. Rejected by Jokic.
No slouch on defense. Jokic sending it back in the paint.
The kick out to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Vassell, a screen on Murray. Fox against Murray. And it's Fox missing.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
San Antonio with the ball, following the score by Denver. Fox outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got his second basket of the game.
Still able to finish through contact. What toughness by Fox.
Pass to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Takes a 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Now here's Fox. Here's Champagnie. No made baskets yet. Here's Vassell. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Fox. Again, the miss by Fox.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Fox. Murray passes to Jokic. Releases. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
And that time, Jokic having the play created for him. And he obliges with the bucket.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Knocks it loose. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Oh, Fox with a steal. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Nikola Jokic. Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Dan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, This defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 and a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
Free throw's good for Fox. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for the Nuggets. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Jokic. The stats he's putting up, impressive. Averaging around 30.5 points a game. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And that sends Nikola Jokic to the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
Harrison Barnes.
What's up?
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one, Nikola Jokic.
The free throw dropped for Jokic. Last season, Nikola Jokic averaged a triple-double. The first big man to ever do it, Coach.
And only the third player to ever do it. I mean, in one of these games, B.A., he had 30 points, 22 assists, and 21 rebounds. This guy's from another planet. Defense getting overly physical with Fox, but he makes them pay, earning the and one opportunity.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
He had a really rough game at the line last time out. Struggled to get anything to drop.
Free throw's good for Fox. All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots.
Now here's Watson. He's scoreless. To the right side. Here's Jokic. It's tipped. And here's Vassell. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Fast break, here we go. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, he's like a freight train in the open floor. Gordon finishing the break.
And stolen by Jokic. Watson inside. He's guarded by Vassell. Down low. Here's Jokic. There's the block. Now Fox. Last game, 26 points for him. To the inside. Here's Cornette. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
It's stolen by Fox. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Second personal foul.
When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
Hardaway's checked in for Denver. Brown comes in for Murray. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Hardaway, the pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Fade away. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Right side Barnes. And there's the rejection. Outside Watson. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Fox, the pass to Cornet. Here's Champagnie. No points so far. Vassell's shot is good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
The Spurs have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Johnson against Vassell. Vassell, a screen on Brown. Fox, the pass to Vassell. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. It's from deep three-point land. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Fox. Double team on Fox. Here's Champagnie. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovered.
And here's Johnson. Brown, a screen on Vassell. From deep, Johnson. Rebound San Antonio. Cornet's got 7 rebounds in the game. Barnes against Johnson. Barnes in the post. The shot, no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Jokic finds Johnson. Here's Brown. Outside Watson. The kick out to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Fox. San Antonio leading by 5. On the wing, Vassell. Up and over Hardaway. And Vassell, the bucket on the assist from Fox. Vassell's got 5 now.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
For the Nuggets, Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Holmes comes in for Watson. And Strother's subbed in for Johnson. San Antonio also making some changes. Sohan comes in for Barnes. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Champagnie. Brown passes to Holmes. Now here's Valanciunas. Pass to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. To stop the run with the drive. Yep, that one goes.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Fox. He's got 13. Vassell outside. Back to Fox. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Fox. For 3, Hardaway drops in the 3. He's got 5.
You don't have to ask Hardaway twice. If the shot's available, he'll take it.
Fox surveying the D. Hauled in by Brown. Nuggets trail by 4. Inside, here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Rocking that rim, Jonas Valanciunas, the very big man from Lithuania.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Fox against Brown. sets a screen. Now here's Fox, defended by Brown. And it's Fox missing. And the Nuggets shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Up top, Valanciunas. Cornet defending. Holmes, a screen on Fox. Back to Valanciunas. From 12 feet. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Valanciunas has gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
It's all tied in Denver. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points and their reserves deliver.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
They've got Tim Hardaway, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Zeke Naji. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. There's a screen by Johnson. The rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
And what makes Murray so valuable? He doesn't just look for himself. He can also create for others.
McLaughlin pass to Olynyk. To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Murray passes to Brown. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Waters, defended by Brown. Here's McLaughlin. Valanciunas with a rebound. Denver leading by 5. Here's Naji, outside Murray. Outside Hardaway. Valanciunas sets a screen. Fires the 3. Hardaway, no good. Spurs trail by 5. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Olynyk. Hardaway comes with a double. Johnson for 3. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. For Denver, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And it's been an interesting ride of late for Keldon Johnson. Stan being asked to take on a number of different roles.
Well, B.A., some guys would struggle seeing their spot in the rotation and their minutes change. But Johnson takes it all in stride and puts the team first.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Tyson, he's checked in for Denver. San Antonio also making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Champagnie comes in for Waters. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for McLaughlin. Johnson with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against Atlanta.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
6 on the shot clock. The kick to Olynyk. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3.
You can't overlook this part of Olynyk's game. He will drop three-pointers on you when he can.
Fox against Murray from 17. Again, Denver scores.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Champagny, defended by Brown. Pass to Fox. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. The 3 from Barnes. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Murray. Here's Tyson. Here's Valanciunas. Olynyk with some nice D. Spurs trail by 3. Down low. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Pass to Valanciunas. Now Hardaway, covered by Johnson. Here's Tyson. Denver moving it around. Murray against Fox. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on De'Aaron Fox. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
The free throw drops for Murray. And Stan, after last season, Jokic was blunt. Asked if they had enough to win the title, he said they didn't.
Well, B.A., the challenge is improving this roster. And it's not easy to do with today's salary restraints, but they understand it's absolutely necessary.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Nikola Jokic comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and Cameron Johnson subbed in for Tyson. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility, salary-wise, and multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. Denver leading by 3. Outside, Brown. Outside, Johnson. Pass to Brown. Outside, Murray. The 3 is up. And another miss by Denver.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Champagny. Now here's Cornet, defended by Hardaway. Here's Fox. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Free throw's good for Fox. And coach, last season, the Nuggets were 5th in three-point percentage, but dead last in attempts.
Yeah, you could argue that they should shoot more threes, but then again, they were 2nd in percentage on 2-point field goals, so they have a wealth of options, and to be honest, offense is rarely a problem for the Nuggets. Well, here's the thing. Not only does Fox have the speed, he can go all night. He will wear you out.
Now here's Jokic. 7 points in the game. Jokic is doubled. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Johnson.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Nuggets, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
And San Antonio making a change here. Vassell's checked in. Outside Barnes. There's the three. Rebounded by Denver. Watson's got 4 rebounds now. Gordon with it. He's picked up by Barnes. It's stolen by Barnes.
Hey, who's watching now?
Fox outside. Pass to Cornette. Clock at 6. Vassell outside. He squares up and sinks it. That's 7 points for Devin Vassell.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Brown passes to Jokic. Gordon on the wing. Denver moving it around. It's Watson on the wing to the middle. Jokic, no good. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 12-4 run. Fox, the pass to Cornette. And here's Vassell. Puts it up from 17. Gordon pulls it in.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Inside, here's Jokic. And it's blocked. Fox with the ball. He's against Watson. Got it. Fox has gotten 4 this quarter. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
But her defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Hardaway's checked in for Brown. And let's check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games. Fourth, the Nuggets.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
And here's Gordon. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Outside Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To stop the drought. It's not going to go for him. San Antonio leading by 3. Vassell finds Barnes. Fox outside. For Hardaway. Yes, sir! Fox finishing.
Well, I like what we've seen from Fox tonight. Calling his own number, providing a serious scoring power.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Hardaway. Now here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
I like the activity of Gordon. Sets the pick, moves, gets the bucket. A high-energy play.
Fox against Hardaway. And it's Fox with the strong finish.
How's that for a finish? Fox relishes any chance he gets to throw it down.
Outside Johnson. Outside Watson. Gordon outside.
2 minutes.
Now Johnson. 20 points for him last game against Sacramento. Hardaway's shot is good.
Yeah, that's like a layup to Hardaway at this point in his career.
San Antonio leading. Pass to Champagny. And there's 1:38 left in the second quarter. Cornet sets a screen. Here's the cell. Hardaway grabs the board.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Johnson. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Spurs ball.
And Denver making a change here. Brown's checked in.
Bruce Brown.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Fox. Fox, lightning quick on the drive.
When Fox is using his agility like this, it can just be too much for the defense to handle.
Gordon outside. Pass to Johnson. Back to Gordon. Shot clock at 3. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Gordon left side. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. 8 points for Aaron Gordon.
Look, if you double him, he'll make...
And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Spurs. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, they don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can blame them?
They played some good ball this season. Their opponent, not so much.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Nuggets.
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the three-point shooting is not one of them.
And that could bode well for them in the second half.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Nuggets trail by 5. So on the floor for the Spurs, at the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Then there's Luke Cornet. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagny at the shooting guard position. Pass to Murray. Murray gets it to go despite the contact.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Murray against Fox. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Murray looking around. Screen by Watson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Spurs lead by 5. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Cornette passes to Fox. Here goes Fox. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And that one good. Vassell's got 9.
And Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
Outside Johnson. Here's Murray. Rebound by San Antonio. Well, there's a lot to like about Jokic. But Stan, you wanted to highlight a very specific skill.
Yeah, B.A., it's his fundamentals on the offensive glass. When he rebounds, he keeps it up high so that he can put it right back up. Bigs need to learn not to bring the ball down.
Outside Murray. Shot clock at 6. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Fox. Uneasy, 2 on the layup. And now an 11-point San Antonio lead.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Back to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Fox. Murray from outside. Rebounded by Champagny.
Not a great start to this second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Barnes against Gordon. Pass to Fox. There's the triple. Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Nuggets. They've started strong this year, holding the second-place spot. And, of course, San Antonio, and they're right behind them, trying to overtake them if they can.
Checking out San Antonio, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
Pass to Jokic. Shot to stop the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Luke Cornette.
Well, you know, a great thing about Jokic is the cohesion he brings to the team. His ball movement and teamwork are contagious.
The first one falls.
Well, the metronome-like consistency of Jokic, one reason he's a multiple-time league MVP.
He's perfect from the line this time. And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon, and when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Here's Fox. 32 points in the game for him. And they'll keep possession.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Jokic with it. Working on Cornet. 5 to shoot. Here's Watson. Rebound by San Antonio. Cornet's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And it's Vassell penetrating. Champagnie. And the three-pointer goes. Champagnie's got 9.
Good decision there by Vassell in the two-man game.
Gordon outside. Pass to Watson. On the wing, Murray. 10 points for him. Oh, it's blocked by Fox. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox.
Nuggets ball.
Here's Johnson. Clock at 2. And again, Denver no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Champagnie, pass to Vassell. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Back to Murray. They need this. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 12.
Yeah, exceptional focus from Murray offensively tonight.
Fox, the pass to Cornet. Here's Champagnie. Pass to Fox. Vassell outside. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Gordon with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Johnson passes to Jokic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Luke Cornet.
All around a big man to contend with. Jokic making the defender think twice and drawing the contact.
The free throw drops for Jokic. And San Antonio making a change here. McLaughlin's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
San Antonio leading by 15. Pass to Champagnie. Here's McLaughlin. And here's Vassell. No good from outside.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Offensive rebound. Jokic. Got it! Jokic down low.
Staying active. Jokic is one of the best offensive rebounders in the game.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Murray. Fires it from 18. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 13.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. Brian?
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Murray, no good. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Pass to Champagnie. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Outside Watson. And here's Jokic. Cornet defending. Jokic passes to Murray. Floats one up. Murray with a physical finish.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And during the Nuggets' 2023 title run, Jamal Murray was absolutely incredible, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., you know, they don't even get there without a healthy Murray. He put up 33 a game against the Lakers in the conference finals, repeatedly making tough, contested clutch shots.
A different look for Denver. Hardaway comes in for Watson. And it's Brown in for Gordon. Here's Champagnie. He's got 9. They set the pick. There's the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Jokic. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. And the bucket is good. Spurs lead by 13. To the inside. Shot is up. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions. Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Murray. McLaughlin, pass to Cornet. Here's Champagnie. San Antonio moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Here's McLaughlin for 3. Hauled in by Brown. Murray inside. Oh, Murray rising up.
Well, we always talk about Murray shooting, but he can attack the basket as well.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Murray. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Champagnie. Here's Barnes. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Holmes, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Strawler comes in for Jamal Murray. Olenek's checked in for San Antonio. So it's Denver now. It's Jokic, high post, working on Olenek. Here's Strawler. And again, it's Denver missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Brown. Olenek with a screen on Brown. To the paint, down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Olenek with a jam.
Olenek doing his best brick wall impression. was still able to wiggle free for the score.
Oh, and the jam by Jokic.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Pass to Vassell. Olynyk with a screen on Hardaway. Vassell passes to Olynyk. Out to the wing. Here's Barnes. Defended by Holmes. Olynyk with a screen on Holmes. The three from Barnes. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Champagny. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Tim Hardaway. San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting for San Antonio, Jordan McLaughlin at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. A different look for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Nikola Jokic, and it's Jones in for Holmes. San Antonio also making some changes. Sohan's checked in for Barnes. Keldon Johnson comes in for Vassell, and De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Champagny. And he sinks the second. 35 seconds left in the third. Brown with it, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Valanciunas with a screen on Johnson. Hardaway against Johnson. Hardaway's shot is good.
And using a mix of strength and agility, Hardaway Jr. beats the contact.
Fox outside. 4-3, rejected by Valanciunas. And so it's San Antonio in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Back to the game after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Bruce Brown. Also, Jamal Murray out there. Tim Hardaway is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Strother in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Murray up top. Valanciunas with a screen on Johnson. To the inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, this is why you involve Valanciunas in screen and roll, because he's adept at capitalizing on it.
Pass to Olynyk. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Left side Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. Here's Brown. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Fox outside. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, if Fox gets within touching distance of the rim, he's not taking any chances.
Here's Strother, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Fox for three. Rebounded by Denver.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
Pass to Murray.
San Antonio foul.
Nikola Jokic is checked in for Denver. And San Antonio also making a switch. Hornets checked in for Olynyk. Jokic up top. Cornet defending. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Jokic, guarded closely. And again, Denver no good. Spurs lead by 15. Johnson on the wing, defended by Hardaway. Johnson passes to Sohan. And there's a 3-second violation. For Denver, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. Hardaway finds Murray. Now Jokic. Cornet defending. Mr. Jokic absorbing the hit.
And he just makes it look so easy at times. Once Jokic gets going, there's almost no chance of slowing him down.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Fox. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Brown with some nice D. Outside Murray. Over to the wing. Jokic in the post. Working on Cornet. 6 to shoot. Now here's Jokic. Cornet defending. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Johnson, he's checked in for Strother.
Number 23, Cameron Johnson.
Spurs lead by 13. And here's Fox. Stop the drought. He can't get it to go. Good D by Jokic. The Nuggets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Murray passes to Brown. Now here's Hardaway, covered by Johnson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And it's Champagnie in for McLaughlin. Murray against Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Over Jokic. Vassell, right side. The three. Here's Cornet. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Hey, those second chance points are found money. Tremendous effort there.
Murray against Fox. Here's Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. Good D by Murray.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Brown finds Johnson. Back to Brown. Rebounded by Champagny. Champagny's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Fox. Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
Yeah, Fox is going off. I mean, he's gotten the ball on offense, and he's been relentless.
Murray passes to Jokic. Oh, and the jam by Jokic.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Hardaway against Fox. Oh, Fox, too sly. Beats the contact.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Jokic in the post. Cornet defending. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, you have to throw so much weight at Jokic on defense that eventually he'll just step into it and draw a foul.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Fans, it's time to get down with your mascot, the Crew.
A different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon comes in for Brown, and it's Watson in for Hardaway. And he drops the first.
I like this aggressive mentality he's adopted in the second half, doing everything he can to get to the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Vassell passes to Cornet. It's Barnes on the wing. Vassell outside. Right wing. Here's Champagny. Misses the 3.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Gordon outside. Jokic passes to Gordon. They get it back, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Luke Cornet.
Well, Jokic very strong and very crafty, absorbing the contact.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw dropped for Jokic.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Fox against Murray. Double team on Fox. Pass to Champagny. Now Cornet. Rejected by Jokic.
You know, Jokic is an underrated defender. He's learned how to use his length.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Luke Cornett.
At the line for your Nuggets, Jamal Murray taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
There's so much that Jamal Murray brings to the table offensively. He is such a critical piece of their puzzle.
And he makes both free throws.
You know, one of the things I like most about Murray is his confidence. Even if he has a rare off night, he never gets down on himself. Just keeps attacking.
Vassell outside. And it's Fox missing. Nuggets trail by 9. Now Murray. Pass to Jokic. San Antonio with a rebound. Champagne's got 5 rebounds in the game. Fox outside. Now Cornett. Now here's Vassell. 11 feet out. And the shot's good. 15 points for Devin Vassell.
Vassell getting in there and grinding.
Fox against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Now Gordon. Now Jokic. Back to Gordon. Johnson for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Vassell's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now Barnes. Oh, no good on the layup. Nuggets trail by 11. Outside Murray. Here's Jokic. Johnson outside. He launches. Money from 3.
Well, that's something only Jokic can do. Draws the eyes of everyone on the floor, then moves it to the perimeter for the three.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Against Gordon. Outside Fox. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And they double up Jokic. Now Murray.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, he leaves no question.
Well, when Murray gets going, he's so tough to stop. Jamal is one of the most explosive guards in the league.
1:51 left in the 4th quarter. Fox. Oh, unanswered slam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Into the lane. Oh, a strong finish by Fox.
What focus and balance from Fox. So elusive and strong on the take.
Jokic. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Jamal Murray with the dunk.
San Antonio leading by 10. Fox fires. It's good from beyond the arc.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Spurs.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Shot clock at 6. Up top, Fox. He shoots. Yes, sir! Sticks the J.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Yes, sir, with the 3.
Well, Nikola Jokic is probably the best passing center I have ever seen.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Fox outside. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on